Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Life of Wonders. Welcome back to my channel. This is Polo, and today I thought I would share with you the review of an item I was gifted for Christmas, and that is the jewelry box from the 30th anniversary of Beauty and the Beast. I think it was released back at the beginning of the year of the anniversary. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I got it a little later actually. But anyway, here I have it. And the reason I wanted it, I mean, I have a few jewels, but I really didn't want it as a jewelry box, even though I'm going to use it as such. But I wanted it as a background piece for my Belle dolls. And so here I actually place like the classic, well, this is like the classic 11-inch sort of like princess, even though this is coming from the Beauty and the Beast Be Our Guest or dinner party. I don't know what it's called, but you know, the one that I just reviewed a couple of weeks ago with Belle and Lumiere and Clocksworth in that beautiful scene from the classic. And this is Madame Garde-robe, which I don't know if it's called like exactly like that in the animation, but for the live action it was. And it's obviously like a replica of, or like it's a really nice sort of like sculpt created from the original animation. And I thought, and I've just placed the doll next to it now. I mean, I thought it was so much bigger even when I opened it and I had it in my hands, because it's super heavy and it's actually quite deep for you to actually store a few things inside. But it's a little bit smaller to the actual proportion that would be if it was like, you know, if both things were like within the animation right now, the closet or the wardrobe would have to be slightly bigger. But I think it works pretty cool because it isn't as small. I mean, it's still like very substantial and big in size, and I like it. I like that it's really nicely painted. I mean, it isn't like the best painting because the price is a bit like high. I mean, I think it was like 26 euros, probably like, not 26, sorry, 76, or around 60 something Great Britain pounds, probably 70 US dollars, I think. And for that price, it's cool, but I would have expected a little bit of the painting being a little better. But in general, I'm very happy with it. And it was like, since I didn't have like the Walt Disney Classics like figure in porcelain, and this one can open, and it can also serve again like as something that you can store things inside. Not so many things, but like a few like rings, and if you were to store earrings as well, or a bracelet or something like that, everything opens. I will show you right now. So first of all are the doors. So this is what it looks like when it's closed. I think that as a background thing, if you're so into Belle or Beauty and the Beast, it works like magnificent. It is super thick as well, which actually adds to the realism, and that actually makes you store so many more things inside, quite a substantial amount of things. Which is super cool, and it's actually very heavy as well. Like, I don't think it's ceramic, it might be like a very heavy resin, but it's just so heavy. And that is why, like, when I took it out of the package, I thought, oh my goodness, this is huge. But in reality, now that I place the doll next to it, it isn't as big. It's just that it feels so big when you have it for the first time in your hands. But it's a good size. And here's like the label that I try to kind of like take off, but it's like very stuck, so I will try to do it with some, like, with a little bit of steam, or getting it wet so I don't damage it. And that is the back. This is like the profile, and again, this is like the front of it. And you know that I'm always like very honest in my reviews, and so like even when I like things so much, I'm still like very honest, and I really want to share like, wow, the box it came in, it was a bit rather disappointing, especially because again, like the price for this in Europe is like around 75, 76 euros or something like that. In Great Britain, it would be like 65 pounds, I would say, and about $70 in the US plus taxes. So it isn't like a super cheap thing. And so I was expecting to at least come in a box, and then that box, like a box that will explain this is like the jewelry box for the anniversary or for Beauty and the Beast or whatever. But no, I mean, this is the box it came in. And since I just reviewed the Cinderella coach last in the last video, and I actually have like its box right here. You can see like the amount of detail and care the back in the 90s, and that is like already like over 20 years ago they put into these collectibles. And right now it came in this, and you would say, okay, so this is like the shipper, and so inside we're going to find like a box in which there will be like, I don't know, like a picture of it. No, like this is this styrofoam that is inside, and that is basically the box, which is cool. I mean, I think it's pretty nice if you want to keep it for like if you're moving, so it will go perfectly protected here. But otherwise, I mean, to keep these boxes are not worth it at all, because I don't know, they're like taking all those attention to detail that we are used to, especially for something that isn't like 15 euros. I mean, it's 75 is already quite, you know, quite a price. So I would at least be, I don't know, but I kind of understand if they were like cutting, but the thing is, they are cutting a lot of things for them not to lose so much money, but then we are paying high prices anyway. So I don't like the price is not cut for us as customers as much. And this is a little bit of a critique, even though I love it, because I do, but because I would love for Disney to actually keep taking attention to detail as it was before, and as sometimes they do for other things as well, because there are things that are super expensive within the Disney store. Shop Disney, I would have to start saying Shop Disney, because the Disney store has disappeared as an establishment as such. I think that they will only remain the one in the Fifth Avenue in Manhattan, and the Oxford Street one in London, and obviously the Disney stores that are like around the parks, like in Disney Springs and things like that. But they've also cut that down completely, which is a little bit of yeah, of a disappointment, because it was such an experience, especially for people who might not be able to just travel to the parks as much. You're living in different countries and everything, and it was always like a nice like first approach to Disney, like all decorations, I don't know, see the items in person and all that. But anyway, that's that. But the final result is cool as well. I would say that the painting is good, but not like excellent, as you can also like see probably a few things that are just like, I don't know, not perfect. But again, I'm not expecting like perfection either, but and I don't mind. I mean, it's still very cool. It's just that again, for the prices, I don't know. But anyway, this is it, and now I'm going to show you the details. Oh, she's looking so gorgeous, and she's like, oh, what could we have inside? I don't know, surprises. No, I haven't stored anything yet. So it opens like this, which is super cute and actually true to the original animation. And then we have like 3 hooks on the inside for, I would say, bracelets, or I mean, because it's rather small, but I don't know, whatever you you find fit to be placed over there. And then there are like three compartments. The first one is like these two drawers that are like stacked together for like this little compartment. It comes off completely, and here I would say you can probably place like a few earrings or a couple of rings, something like that. And then these like 5 drawers are actually separated into 2 compartments, so you can easily, and they're not as big. I mean, again, for just like a couple of rings or things like that, it will work, or like trinkets or things that you find precious. Okay, so it isn't like the third one is part of the scope that doesn't open, so there are like only 2 drawers, and this one is actually deeper, but it has that bit of an angle. So so it has like this compartment for like necklaces or bracelets, things like that, and these 3 compartments for smaller things like rings and earrings. And I think it's pretty cool that, again, you can use it for both like a background thing and also as a jewelry box, and that is nicely executed. So yay, this has been the review of the Madame Garde-robe from Beauty and the Beast, and actually from the animation, which I love so much. And here you have the proportion with an 11-inch doll from Disney Store. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and also stay tuned, because again, I have so much more to share with all of you in this year that we are starting, and I'm so looking forward to that. I'm very excited about it, because again, this has transformed, for me, this has transformed from a hobby to like a little bit more than a hobby. Like, I feel passionate about all the things that I showcase and that I share, and expressing it with all of you. Actually, it's a very magical experience, and so I want to like keep learning and be creative and share it in a different way as well. And I don't know, like enjoy it as not just like sharing, but interacting with all of you. That is why it's very important to me if you like can give me your feedback with thumbs up, with a comment. I would like to know how you feel about it, about the things that I talk when while I'm discussing it, like for example the box or things like that. I would love so much to hear from you, and I will do my very best to reply to everyone. But yeah, for now, I hope you all stay safe, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye bye.